So you know how back when Minecraft Live happened, I made a bingo card and one of those was another Minecraft movie trailer? Yeah, they released a second Minecraft movie trailer yesterday. So we're gonna watch it and see if it's any better than the first movie trailer. Anyways, if you saw my last video on the first trailer, you know I did not approve of that well. Because it's just not my personal preference, but maybe this second trailer will be better. Hopefully. I don't have high hopes. So I have the trailer pulled up here, and I don't know why it just jumped ahead like that. So we're going to watch this and see just how it holds up to the first one at least. Because if you guys saw my video on the first trailer, I did not do it justice. I ripped this trailer into shreds. That just comes from a point of personal preference. Like, if you're making a movie about a video game, I just think it's just kind of off because they might do it wrong as to how the game looks, or they might get something inaccurate, or just all around it'll just look something not akin to how it looks in the game. So I don't know how I'm going to feel about this one, because I did not I ripped this first trailer apart in my video that I made about it when the first trailer came out. And back when Minecraft Live happened, I put a bingo card, and on that bingo card it had a possible second Minecraft movie trailer. Well, guess what? We got a trailer again. So we're going to watch this and see how it holds up. Oh, it's muted.
I am Steve. As a child, I yearned for the mines, but something always got in the way.
Go on! Get out of here!
But the call of the mines was too strong.
Oh my goodness.
So one day, I started digging and digging until I found this. A wonderland where anything you can imagine is possible. As long as what you imagine can be built out of blocks.
Atta boy!
Where are we?
Wait, who are you again?
Garrett the Garbage Man Garrison. Gamer of the Year 1989. Whatever. I barely think about it.
Welcome to the overworld. Anything you can dream about here, you can make.
This place makes no sense.
Don't I know it?
There are dark forces who want to destroy this world. If we want to stop them, we're gonna need to create something amazing. Let's go to the stash.
This is our decision. Nothing we can do. We've got the vision. Now let's have some fun. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
What's this junk?
An ender pearl. Teleports you to wherever you throw it.
Yeah, right.
And that was the only one I had. No biggie.
We were fated to pretend.
Oh yeah, there's one more thing you need to know.
Great. Now it's dark. Did that feel quick to anyone else?
Okay. So we're going to break this down frame by frame because I don't know how I feel about this. I might feel the same. To me, I feel the same as I did when the first trailer came out. So we're going to watch this frame by frame. And the first thing, and I'm going to mute this as well so we can talk through it. Like, oh, it won't pause where I want it to. There we go. Like, the way I know this is a kind of blurry image to tell, but the way the bee looks, I don't like it. Like how the eyes, they almost look plasticky. Like how the eyes are like shiny and you can see the reflection in them. But in Minecraft, for example, they have like the little white part and then the black part inside of the white part, not just full on black eyes. So I don't like how they did it here and just made it all continuously black. They should have made it how it was in the game, where it's a black on the outside, the white part, and then the eye, kind of like how it is in the game. I don't know, but that's what I think it should be, is how it looks in the game with the eyes. And I don't know how I feel about this, because this wheel is a circle. It's how a wheel looks in real life. This does not tie into the Minecraft theme at all. Because do we have circles in the game? No, we do not. We have cubes and squares, not circles. This is literally, it just takes you out of the immersion of this movie, of what they're trying to do. It takes you out of the immersion so much, which is annoying. Because, like, there's no circles in Minecraft, and if there is a circle, like someone builds a circle, it's going to look a little bit off, because all we have are cubes and squares and just hard edges. We don't have circles. If there's a circle in Minecraft, you got a problem, because all we have are cubes. Anyway, as for a mining helmet, we don't have mining helmets in the game with like a headlight on them. So that's also kind of throwing me off. And just, there's another circular object there that also just wouldn't go well. And then this is another, like, you wouldn't have a sign like this in the game, because Steve and Alex in the game are probably not kids. They're probably like 25. Anyway, that's another thing. And it's just, I don't know how I feel about this. Now, this is cool. Like, the way they did the crafting table is so cool. But then again, it's just, and like, it takes you out of it so much. I mean, and they got the music right, the Minecraft soundtrack. The music they got right for the soundtrack, like how it is in the game. Another thing is, like, can we pause the... Is it going to show the bee? Anyway. Oh, that's another thing. Well, I'll do it. Okay. Yeah, the antennas look so weird. That's another thing I wanted to point out earlier, is that these antennas are like just floppy rectangles. They look so odd, and it's so frustrating to look at. And another thing you'll see later is when they start crafting and like building the blocks, like, why is this block so huge? Let me get a better feel of it. And the wolves look so scary. Like, this just looks odd. It's like just a cube with 4 legs and the fur on it. It looks so weird. And like, it takes you out of the immersion so much, and it's so annoying. As for the rest of it, it's coming out in April. Not gonna lie, the thought of them flying out of the... Not gonna lie, flying out of the nether portal like that and just flopping on the ground is kind of hilarious, to be honest. And like, I've said this in the first trailer, and I'll say it again. This is just so... I'm gonna say this for as many trailers as we get. I've said it once, and I'll say it again. Real life people inside of a cubed-based world from a video game is just so odd. It really just takes you out of the immersion once again of having real life people walking around a virtual video game world, especially one that is made of cubes. It just takes you out of the immersion so much, and it's so incredibly frustrating. Oh my goodness. And then another thing I wanted to bring up is the fact that, don't get me wrong, this is so cool, but one thing I will say is that's kind of weird as we're watching this. Like, for example, like this lava is just like, I don't know. It looks like how it does in the game, except maybe a little less, like a little more liquidy than it is in the game. But that could just be that could just be how I feel about it. And another thing is these piglins and the ghasts are absolutely terrifying. They're not like the adorable little creatures like how they look in the game. These are actually scary. Like, look at this. You do not want to come across either of these. And like, look at the ghast there and the fireball it shot out of its mouth. It's just, oh my gosh. Not gonna lie, the nether though looks kind of scary. Like, let me rewind it. This looks absolutely terrifying. Way more scary than it does in the game. And another thing is the lighting in this looks so cool. That's the only, probably the most positive thing I've said this whole video, is the lighting is great. However, the creatures are scary. Like, what is this? This literally looks like something you would see in your nightmares. Like, why do the piglins look like this? And they just, I don't know, they look so weird. And I don't know how I feel about this. That's the thing. Like, on one hand, it's cool to see them designed like this, but in my personal opinion, Minecraft is a little more cartoony in terms of like visual style. Like, it's more cartoonish. This is not cartoonish. This is like hyper realistic, and I think that's what's also throwing me off, is the fact that it's too realistic for what the game actually is. Like, the game's not realistic at all. Like, you could put a block of iron all the way in the air and it'll float in midair with no gravity. But this is just way too realistic, and it's almost kind of terrifying, to be honest. I don't know. But, in like, okay, this is what I was going to mean. I need to capture my thoughts for a second. This is what I mean when, yeah, see, this is what I mean. This block is massive. This block is literally the size of him. The size of this person is about, like, the block is almost bigger than he is. This block is huge. In Minecraft, the block is not that big. This looks like 10 feet on each side, like 10 feet long on each side, which is not true to scale. Like, in Minecraft, the blocks are like 3 feet on each side, not 10. So it's 3 feet on each side in the game, but here they made it 10 feet, or it looks like it. These blocks are just too huge in comparison to the people, which is another issue I have with this. It's way too not scaled correctly. And it's just, I don't know. The TNT does look cool. The firework rockets look cool. The firework rockets look cool. The swords, the TNT, all of it. And I will say, like, there are just some parts of this that are just, I don't know. Because I want to like this so badly, but I just can't. And there's just something about this that I don't know. I don't know how I feel about this, to be honest. I honestly feel like this is going to be bad. Like, it's genuinely not going to be received well. Overall, okay, that's basically it for the trailer. We have a lot of discussing to do. Overall, I was not impressed with that trailer. If anything, I was kind of disappointed, just like I was the first time. Because this trailer, while it was good in theory, there were just some things that took it out of the immersion for me so much. Like how they had a literal round tire just sitting in the corner. Like, there's no round circles in the game. There's None. All we have are cubes. And just the way the pigmen looked, the way the gas looked, the nether and the lighting was cool. Don't get me wrong, I loved the lighting in the nether. But there were just so many parts of it that took it out of the immersion for me so much. Overall, you guys will have to let me know in the comments below what you think of this. Do you like it? Do you hate it? Do you feel the same that I do? Let me know in the comments below, and I will see you guys next time. Goodbye. Make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Before I forget, I would say that before I go. Anyways, goodbye. I'm repeated myself so much in this video. I just said I've repeated myself so much in this video. I'm so sorry. I just have a tendency to repeat myself so much. Hopefully it's not too annoying, and hopefully you guys do like this video. Overall, I'm just not impressed with the trailer, but you guys will have to let me know what you think.